Hello viewers! It's been forever, hasn't it? Welcome back to Assassin's Creed. Finally.
Yeah, we should probably go into the reason why we kind of vanished off the face of the earth for a little while.
Well, first there was summer, so we were kind of enjoying that for a bit. And then, a little, maybe unknown game kind of came out that we may have mentioned a few times in the Bayonetta playthrough. So we were kind of playing that for a while and seeing how we went with that, so,
Few words, honey. Epic, awesome, fucking video game.
Yeah. Whoops, well, I fell, because we mentioned how amazing it was and I couldn't keep on track.
Cat, we're not talking to you. Go away.
And love, as ever, Dragon Scale's cat comes back to greet us.
Yep, Phoebe says hi, everyone.
But yeah, Bayonetta 2. See, I'm so excited about talking about Bayonetta 2, I can't do this.
I was like, Ezio's jealous. It's like, stop talking about the pretty... Whoa, my. Never mind.
Yeah, Bayonetta 2, it's now officially my favourite game of all time. And we will be playing through it on this channel eventually. We'll be doing some tag climax runs and everything. It's going to be great.
Oh, yes.
But now, back to the task at hand. We're breaking in to hopefully get an assassin's tomb and get a seal. And that's probably going to take up most of this episode because this is a very long little free-running puzzle thing.
Mm-hmm. I forget, did you mention in one of the other videos that you really enjoyed this part of the game?
Oh, yes, I did. These are probably my favourite parts of the game just because they focus a lot on the free-running and kind of adventure aspect of the whole thing.
Oh, shit.
Oh, smooth, Ezio. Smooth.
Very nice.
Ben, now I have a way back up in case I fall.
That was very lucky.
I think that was a quip towards you, Grudge. It's like, because I have been doing that for a while now.
It was only twice. Calm down.
2 times too many.
Yeah, well, Ezio can shove it because I'm in control.
Oh, boy.
Luckily, the free-running puzzles, at least in this area, are pretty straightforward. If you kind of just look around, you know where to go. Some of the later ones get a little bit trickier, but I don't know, this one's kind of special just because of what you end up doing. Though I think the last one that you do in the game is my favourite. So, yeah.
This is a very empty church. Is this not like the main cathedral part of the church, or is this just like the big open hallway thingy?
Well, this kind of was an area where, like, it was... I don't know. In the little scene beforehand, they were explaining how we're doing paintwork, so it's under renovation, so that probably explains why it's so empty and all that.
Oh, yes. Sorry, viewers, it's been a very long time since we've done this, so I am a little confused as to where the fuck we are and what the hell we're doing.
We'll pick it up later. Right now, we need to get back into the swing of things and be an assassin. I know, right now, both me and Dragonscale are kind of in the mindset of being a gun-toting witch, so... kind of need to move away from that and get back into the swing of this. Check this out. We have to go all the way up here.
You can definitely tell you're in Bayonetta 2 when that reminds you of the one particular part. I can't remember what chapter it's in.
They'll see it soon enough, viewers. Don't you worry. Guaranteed we will, but we'll need to get a capture card for the Wii U to do it.
Yes.
But we'll get there.
We need more of it.
Also, hopefully on the bright side, part of the reason why Assassin's Creed 2 has taken so long is also because I've had to capture it from a PS3 and use loads of different kind of video encoding and all these kinds of technical issues. But luckily, I now have every Assassin's Creed game up until 3 on the PC now, so it will make things a lot easier and also make things look a lot better.
Mm-hmm. All hail the mighty god of Steam!
Oh, trust me. Dragonscale didn't know what Steam was for a long time, and then when I told her, it kind of like made her...
No, Grudge. I knew what it was, I just didn't feel comfortable downloading it because I've had very bad experiences with computers and fucking them up and killing like 5 laptops in my life.
Well, you can't get any worse than mine, because my first laptop set itself on fire and the technicians couldn't tell me why.
I still think that you got the Spawn of Satan laptop.
Like, literally, the technicians were like, yeah, that shouldn't have happened, and we don't know why it happened. So, if you want to talk about computer failures, just remember that.
Yeah. Well, mine got a hardware failure on the exact day the warranty ran out, and then Best Buy tried to give me a shittier model. So, yay!
Yay for American consumerism.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. With all the stupid shit that's going on in America, I'm really seriously thinking about moving to the UK and just calling myself British.
I wouldn't recommend it. So all I'll say to that is that I wouldn't recommend it.
It can't be any worse than our election time right now.
It could. It really could. Like, the fact our government's going like through like a massive mess up and loads of people are leaving and it's causing loads of issues and it's not. I mean, I suppose in terms of Britishness, it's not as stupid as America, like, because American politics and America in general is kind of like blatantly obvious about its stupidity. In Britain, it's there, but it's a bit more subtle. Like, so trust me, we are almost as dumb. Way!
Ouch! Damn, that hurt.
See, there's a case in point when I say I'm just as dumb, because I just had that happen. But don't worry, Ezio, you just need to drink from a bottle and all of your broken bones and fractured limbs, they're just fine.
Team 4 Star Soda. I did not come up with that, that's Team 4 Stars, and it just made me think of that. It's just so funny.
Come on, Ezio, don't fall down again. We're gonna get this right. Although, something tells me that I'm probably gonna fall at least one more time while I do this. It always happens at least once, even though I know exactly where to go.
You know what we need here? A circle button.
Yeah, just press the circle button, Sly!
Because you don't ever fall, you just like hit the X button, you do a little spin. Did Ezio just slap his ass?
It kind of glitched out and said like you're bouncing on an edge, except I wasn't.
Kinda looked like Ezio was slapping his ass.
Well, shiver me timbers! He became a pirate somehow.
Or that is like, stop talking about other games, focus on mine, damn it!
Yeah, don't worry, Ezio, I love yours too, it's just that Bayonetta 2 is better.
Watch him fall, watch him fall.
Yeah, he'll fall as like retaliation for me saying that now.
Probably.
But yeah, the problem with the 2 is that it's a great game. Jumping things are a little glitchy sometimes though, they're not as fully fleshed out as they are in later games. So you also have a tendency that sometimes even when you don't touch certain buttons, Ezio will sometimes jump off in a random direction that you didn't push. So,
so it does the same thing that it did in like Assassin's Creed 1.
Yeah, they fixed it a little bit, but they didn't fix it completely. But then by the time they get to Brotherhood and Revelations, they have fixed most of it. And then by the time they get to 3, they have fixed it.
And then it's taken them like, what, 6 games?
Something like that. And then by the time it gets to 4, we don't mention 4 because it's awful. Yeah, one thing I'm going to say right now, not playing 4 or any of the other future games, because I don't like them.
I forget, is 4 the nautical one?
Yeah, 4 is the one based around pirates, and you don't even become an assassin until the penultimate chapter of the game, and it forces you to do side missions to progress with the main story, which is a sin that no game should ever do.
No. Now, if you force somebody to do an optional side quest, it doesn't become optional anymore, and it really just becomes annoying, because you have to do it.
Because basically they were trying to tout like, oh, people liked the naval combat in Assassin's Creed 3, let's make an entire game based on that. And so they were trying to constantly push like, look at how cool the naval stuff is. And I was just like, I just want to be an assassin, you know? Look at this guy.
No thanks.
I want to do what he's doing. I want to do free running, I want to do assassinations, I want to do cool stuff that's related to alternate history. Instead what I got was a pirate simulator that didn't let me do any of that for about 80% of the game. So yeah, not touching 4. We're gonna go up to 3, probably, and then stop.
It's essentially like why people don't like the Sly Cooper game, the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, there's always like one game in a series that just kind of gets it really wrong. I mean, with Sly it's understandable because it was their first attempt, but then it's like, guys, you're 4 games in, you can't get it this wrong, please.
Yeah.
And then the more I see of Unity, unfortunately, the more I'm kind of seeing that. And then it was kind of a slap in the face when they said, oh, don't worry, we're making a last-gen Assassin's Creed for you guys too, just so you don't feel left out. And it turns out to be exactly just a reskinned Assassin's Creed 4, like, down to the HUD, the mechanics and everything. The only thing they've changed is, like, the character models.
Oh, that's bullshit!
It's abysmal. It's kind of I mean, there's lots of people who accuse this series of being very cash-cowy, and I did not think that up until it reached 4, and that's when I thought, yeah, they're milking it now. Because if they stopped at 3, it would have been like an end to the mystery, but then, like, you know...
Oh, don't. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. They were gonna do like a jump to your death.
Yeah, that's a Prince of Persia style jump there.
Like,
But yeah, we did it! I actually didn't fall one more time like I thought, so now we're in an Assassin's Tomb and we get loads of money!
wait a minute, are we in a chandelier?
We're kind of like in a tower spire at the very top of the cathedral.
In the tallest room, at the top of the tallest tower.
There lived a handsome young prince named Espio. See? Because Ezio doesn't sound romantic enough. I went for Espio and also reference Sonic at the same time.
Yay! It's like there's a purple chameleon in here who doesn't have to be. I love how he just puts that thing in his belt and it just kind of disappears.
Early gen technology, my friend. They can't really desync objects that well.
Yep. It's either a hammer space or the same thing that happens to the Chaos Emeralds when Sonic puts them somewhere.
Up his arse.
Yeah.
He's not the only one who does it, though. I mean, Silver's
know.
guilty of it, Shadow's guilty of it. It's...
Oh yeah. I think didn't Tails do it once when he had one? It literally looked like he was pulling it right out from between his tails. It's like, what the fuck?
He's like, oh, that was really nice and snug in there, Sonic.
Oh god. Oh god, the shippers are gonna take that way too far.
Hey, Tails, you want to be a harbinger for my Chaos Emerald? Hey, gotta go fast!
That's no good.
Except in the shipper's world, it would be perfectly good and actually encouraged.
Yeah, unfortunately. But how many shipping worlds do we know that are completely crazy? I mean, did you hear about that news story about that kid that married his Twilight Sparkle plushie?
I did not, but again, I'm not really surprised.
It's like, he literally, from what I've heard, this guy boycotted the Equestria Girls movie because apparently it has some kind of actual canon love interest for Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah,
Like,
but you also need to realize that people are weird. Like, really weird. So, this story does not surprise me whatsoever. Alright, I need to make sure I really, like, don't jump off in a random direction here, because that would be embarrassing. It's already happened once, let's not make it happen twice.
I believe I can fly!
Right, is there anywhere I can, like, is there a haystack I can jump to from here? Because there should be a haystack I can jump to from here. I don't see it! Let's try up here again. Why do I have a horrible feeling this is going to backfire on me? It usually does. In the early games, it was like, I'm going to jump into a haystack, and then you don't.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that don't remind me of the ninja spire jump.
Right, well, luckily I can't see any. Usually they illuminate in white in Eagle Vision. So, I don't know. I'll have to take a chance and see if we get there.
I'm getting a lot of Hunchback of Notre Dame vibes from the way he's like scaling this church.
Now all you need is just like the town screaming it's a topsy-turvy day and everything will be
I
great.
love that song. It was funny. That and the dude that actually has to hold those long notes. Yeah, just like that. It has to have an amazing set of
It was
lines.
like the cat joined in, just to give an example. You made a long note like this. Oh!
Oh, wow.
I knew it would happen.
It's like the Skyrim death.
Do you want to know the good thing, though, is that this will put me on the ground again. So not actually that bad. I'm actually kind of glad that happened in the end. So, with that embarrassment out of the way, join us in the next episode where we get back to the main story, hopefully. And
Bye-bye.
Ezio doesn't die again.
Later.